my child, halt whatever you are engaged in at this very moment. Yes, I am deliberately breaking into your day. This is by no means an accident. This is not some random coincidence. I have positioned this message directly before you because I have something of extreme urgency to communicate, and it cannot be put off. I require your undivided focus right now, for this exact second was written into your life story long before you drew your very first breath. This is far from a casual remark. This is a divine appointment. I am speaking to you intimately, and every single word you are about to receive is crafted specifically for your spirit. You have pleaded with me for a token of my presence, and here it stands. You have wondered if I truly hear you, if I look upon you, if I still walk by your side, and I declare to you in this moment, yes, I absolutely do. I have never abandoned you, not for a single fleeting second. Do not shrug this off, do not turn away. For if you close your heart to this right now, you will lose out on the exact blessing that heaven has prepared to pour out over your existence in this very hour. I am drawing you close because there are truths I must plant within your soul that will direct your path, mend your hurts, and open wide what has been locked away for so long. This communication is vibrant with my presence. It bears the very breath of heaven, and it belongs to you. You simply cannot afford to view this lightly. Do not permit the chaos around you, the wandering thoughts of your mind, or the quiet whispers of doubt to drag you away. Remain here, listen, and receive. This is incredibly time-sensitive because your moment has finally arrived. You are standing right at a threshold, a major turning point that will not present itself again in quite this same manner. I am calling out to you with the voice of eternity, with the full authority of your Savior, and with the deep love of a Father who refuses to let you drift any further without truth and hope being spoken over your life. My child, this absolutely cannot wait. This is meant for you right now, my cherished child. Lean in even closer now, because I need you to grasp the full weight of my words. I am not communicating from a great distance. I am not some far-off voice echoing throughout the heavens. I am incredibly near, closer than the breath you draw, nearer than the very beating of your heart. I have walked right beside you through every single dark valley, every fierce storm that appeared too intense to survive, and every quiet night when you believed you were completely alone. I was right there. I have always been right there. You might not have perceived my presence, but I never walked away from you, not even for a moment. I watched you on those painful nights when tears slipped silently onto your pillow, when your physical body was exhausted, but your mind simply refused to rest. I heard the desperate cries you whispered into the pitch black. They were words you could not even fully articulate because your chest was far too heavy to speak them out loud. I gathered up every single tear. I noted every sigh, and I brought every unspoken plea directly to the throne of heaven. You might have assumed that nobody noticed, but I noticed. You may have believed your cries simply vanished into the open air, but they reached me, and they have never once been ignored. Do you recall the exact moments when you felt completely forsaken, when you questioned if I even cared, or when you even wondered if I existed at all? My child, I was standing right next to you, propping you up when all of your own strength had vanished. I was the sole reason you survived those nights that threatened to completely shatter you. I was the invisible hand that held you steady when you were far too weak to keep your footing. I was the quiet whisper urging you to try just one more time when everything inside of you was screaming to just throw in the towel. You did not make it through because you were inherently strong. You survived because I was right there with you, carrying you along when you could not possibly carry yourself. You are not forgotten. Do you truly comprehend that? From the very dawn of time, before the deep foundations of the earth were ever laid, I knew your exact name. I fashioned you with my own hands, molding every single detail of your being with deep intention and love. I embedded gifts deep inside you that no one else on this earth possesses. In that exact way, I made you entirely unique, chosen and set apart for a specific purpose that only you can ever fulfill. You have never been a mistake, never been overlooked, and never been unimportant. Even when the world attempted to label you, when people completely misunderstood you, and when the voices around you insisted that you were simply not enough, I spoke a much louder word over your life. Mine is the ultimate fatherly word. You are my absolute greatest joy, and you bring light into existence. I have called you my beloved. I have claimed you completely as my own. I have watched over you from the precise second you took your first breath up until this very moment. Every single detail of your life matters immensely to me. The peaks of joy, the valleys of sorrow, the great victories, the painful failures, the deep questions, and the heavy fears. There is not one single part of your being that escapes my watchful gaze. You are fully seen, you are fully known, and you are completely loved. I am well aware of the intense battles you have faced that no one else knows a single thing about. I know the deep wounds you carry inside, concealed away from the world, masked behind a hollow smile that others believe, but that never quite makes it to your eyes. I know the heavy disappointments you have had to endure, the deep betrayal that cut so incredibly deep you wondered if you would ever be able to trust anyone again, the long seasons of absolute silence when you begged me for an answer and all you received in return was stillness. I know every bit of it, and I never once turned away from you. I never judged you for having doubts. I never abandoned you in the midst of your weakness. Instead, I drew even closer. I bent down low to lift you back up, even when you did not recognize that it was my hand upon you. My love for you is not some fragile thing. It is not shaken by your failures, nor does it fluctuate when you happen to stumble. I have looked upon your very worst days, and I have loved you regardless. I have watched you fall down, and instead of walking away, I reached down to pull you up once more. You cannot frighten me away with your brokenness. You cannot drive me from your side with your imperfections. My love is vastly stronger than your deep shame, greater than your biggest regrets, and deeper than your darkest fears. Absolutely nothing you have done, and nothing you will ever do can tear you away from my love. You have questioned yourself at times, asking, am I truly chosen? Am I really loved by God? Could He genuinely care about someone like me? And my response to you is completely simple and unwavering. Yes, 1,000 times over, yes. I chose you long before you ever chose me. I loved you long before you even knew my name. I placed my affections squarely on you before the world ever attempted to tell you that you were not worthy of it. My love is not contingent upon your performance. It does not rise and fall based on how well you think you are doing on any given day. My love is completely constant, unchanging, and eternal. I love you simply because I am love itself and because you belong to me. When you were broken, I loved you. When you were lost, I actively pursued you. When you were weary, I carried you. When you doubted everything, I remained completely faithful. I have never once turned my back on you, and I never will. My covenant with you is permanently sealed in blood, the very blood I shed on the cross for your ultimate salvation. That sacrifice was not just for humanity as a broad concept. That was for you personally and completely individually. I bore your specific pain, your sin, and your shame so that you would never again have to carry that heavy burden all by yourself. Do not ever forget this, my child. You were worth absolutely everything to me, and you still are. Even right now, as you listen to these words, I am whispering directly to your spirit, reminding you that you are not just another nameless face in a massive crowd. You are my absolute treasure, the deep delight of my heart, the very one I sing over with immense joy. Heaven itself rejoices over your life because you are incredibly precious to me. I have permanently engraved your name right onto the palms of my hands. I have written your story directly into eternity. You may feel completely overlooked by those around you, but you have never once been overlooked by me. You are always right before my eyes, always on my mind, and always held in my heart. When the nights were incredibly long and you felt totally invisible, I saw you. When you prayed those prayers you thought were far too small for me to ever notice, I listened with deep intent. When you walked into rooms where absolutely no one acknowledged your presence, I surrounded you completely with mine. You have never been invisible to me. You have always been seen, always been deeply known, and always been loved. And I need you to grasp this truth deeply and unshakably right now. You are chosen. Out of all the people residing in this world, I have placed my hand specifically upon you. You were born for such a time as this. You have a grand destiny written down in my book, a path prepared for you that no one else can ever walk. Others may try to step into your place. Others may attempt to copy your calling. But absolutely no one can fulfill what I have uniquely designed you to do. You are my chosen vessel, and I will utilize you in ways that will completely astonish even you. So do not despise the journey you have been on. Do not look at your deep scars as signs of failure. They are the marks of survival. They are proof that you have walked directly through the fire and were not consumed by it. That you have been through the fierce storm and were not drowned. Every single battle you faced was actively shaping you. Every season of silence was teaching you how to trust. Every delay was preparing you for something far greater. Nothing has been wasted. Not one tear, not one sigh, and not one night of intense pain has been meaningless. All of it has been beautifully woven into the tapestry of your story, and I will use it for good. We warmly welcome your support for our channel. Our goal is to bring joy and spread devotion to God. Should you wish to help us, you can use the Super Thanks button below. I know you still wonder if your prayers truly matter. You whisper them so quietly, entirely unsure if they even reach beyond your own ceiling. But hear me with total clarity. Every single prayer has reached my throne. Every word spoken in faith, even when you were filled with doubt, has been heard. I do not ignore the cries of my children. I bend my ear specifically to your voice, and I respond in my perfect timing. There may be moments when you cannot yet see the answers breaking through, but I am moving. I am working. I am orchestrating details completely beyond your understanding. Trust that your prayers are never in vain. You are not forgotten, my child. You never have been. From the precise moment you were conceived, I knew you. I have counted every single hair on your head. I know every thought before you even think it, and every word before it ever leaves your lips. I know the deepest desires of your heart, even the ones you have not dared to speak aloud, and I delight in you. You are the apple of my eye, the joy set directly before me, the one I will never forsake. So lift your head up high, shake off the lies that try to tell you otherwise, reject the whispers that say you are unworthy, unloved, or completely abandoned. I am telling you the absolute truth right now, and my truth is vastly stronger than every single lie. You are loved with an everlasting love. You are chosen, set apart, and called out by name. You are never alone. And you are not forgotten, my precious child. Now I will speak directly to the very depths of your soul, to the places you have hidden away from others, and even tried to hide from yourself. I know the heavy weight you have carried, the deep weariness that has settled right into your bones, and the questions that echo loudly in your mind when the night is long and absolute silence surrounds you. I know the loneliness that sometimes tightly grips your heart, the ache of betrayal that still lingers on like an unhealed wound, and the prayers you have prayed that seem to fall completely unanswered into the void. I know the doubts that whisper, "Has he forgotten me? Has he turned his face away?" And I declare to you now with all authority and all tenderness, I saw it all, I heard it all, and I never once left you. Do you recall the times when your heart broke in total secret? When you smiled brightly before others, but wept bitterly alone where no one could see? I was right there in that hidden place. I felt every single tremor of your soul. I heard every cry, even the ones far too painful for words. When you thought no one noticed the storm raging inside of you, I noticed. When you thought you were completely invisible in your suffering, I was gazing at you with unbroken attention. My child, I was not absent. I was holding you tightly even when your arms were far too weak to hold on to me. And yes, I saw the betrayals. I saw when those you trusted completely turned away, when words that should have been kind became sharp weapons used against you. I saw when promises were casually broken, when close friends abandoned you, when love you freely offered was not returned. I felt the sting right along with you. I stood beside you as your heart cracked under the immense weight of rejection. You asked, "Lord, why would you allow this?" And my answer to you is this: it was never meant to destroy you, never to diminish your worth, and never to punish you. It was to reveal who truly belongs by your side and to refine the immense treasure within you that betrayal could never steal away. You are vastly stronger than the lies that were spoken against you. You are greater than the wounds inflicted by others. You belong to me, and no betrayal can ever change that fact. I saw when you prayed desperately for answers that did not seem to come, when you pleaded for healing, for provision, and for clarity, and the heavens seemed completely silent. I know how incredibly heavy that silence felt. I know the frustration that built up deep in your spirit when days turned into months and months into years with no visible breakthrough. I know the nights you whispered, "Lord, have you forgotten me? Have you turned away? Am I speaking into absolute nothingness?" And I say to you now with absolute certainty, I never ignored you. I never turned away. Every single prayer reached me. Every word touched my heart deeply. A delay was not abandonment. The silence was not rejection. The waiting was not punishment, but preparation. Think of a seed buried deep in the ground. To the naked eye, it looks as though absolutely nothing is happening. But beneath the soil, life is actively being formed. Roots are spreading out, foundations are being securely established, and in due season, it will break right through the surface and reveal its beauty. That is exactly what I have been doing inside of you. While you thought absolutely nothing was changing, I was strengthening your roots, building up your character, and preparing you to carry the weight of what I have destined for your life. If I had given you everything you asked for the exact moment you asked, it would not have been the blessing you truly longed for. It would have been a heavy burden you could not yet bear. I love you far too much to give you a joy that would crush you. So I made you wait, not to harm you, but to prepare you. And yes, I saw your doubts. I saw when you questioned my love, when you wondered if I had truly called you, when you whispered, "Maybe I'm not worthy. Maybe he has moved on to someone else." I saw when you thought faith was slipping through your fingers like loose sand, when you clung tightly to hope, but it felt as though it was fading away. And still, I did not condemn you. I did not turn my face away. Instead, I drew even nearer. I whispered absolute truth into your weary heart. I shielded you when your faith was incredibly weak. Even when you doubted me, I never once doubted you. Even when you pulled away, I stayed right there. Even when your grip loosened, I held you tighter. Your trials have never been a punishment. I am not a cruel father who delights in watching his children suffer. I take absolutely no joy in your tears and no pleasure in your pain. My heart has ached right along with you. My eyes have wept with you. My spirit has borne your deep sorrows. But I allowed the storms, the silence, and the battles not to break you, but to shape you. I allowed them so that when the fire burned, it would refine you like pure gold. So that when the winds howled, your roots would dig deeper into me. So that when the enemy tried to crush you, you would rise up with a strength that could only come from my presence within you. You have wondered why your journey has been so incredibly hard, why the road has been filled with so many obstacles, why the weight has felt completely unbearable at times. And now I tell you the truth, because I was building something eternal in you. I was stripping away what could not last. I was removing the shallow things that could not carry you into your grand destiny. I was forging resilience inside you, teaching you perseverance, and awakening a deep faith that does not depend on circumstances, but rests securely in who I am. You are not the same exact person you were before the trials began. You are stronger, you are wiser, you are pure, and though the scars remain, They shine brightly as marks of victory, constant reminders that you endured and overcame. Say, I belong to you, Jesus. If you found your purpose in Him, my child, I have never left you, not for a single moment. Even when you thought I was silent, I was speaking through the silence. Even when you thought I was absent, I was closer than ever before. Even when you thought I had abandoned you, I was carrying you along. I walked with you through the valley. I shielded you from total destruction. I held back fierce storms that would have consumed you completely. You did not see the countless dangers I actively removed. The arrows of the enemy I intercepted, the traps that were set for you, I destroyed before you ever stumbled into them. You did not see the ways I sustained you when you thought you had absolutely nothing left. But I was there, always there. The pain you carried has not been wasted. The loneliness has carved out a deep space in your heart for greater intimacy with me. The betrayal has opened your eyes to discern who is truly for you and who is not. The unanswered prayers have stretched your faith and positioned you for miracles far greater than what you imagined. The doubts have humbled you, reminding you that your strength is not in yourself, but in me. All of it has worked together for your ultimate good, though you could not see it at the time. So hear me with absolute clarity now. The trials were not punishment. They were preparation. You are not being disqualified. You are being refined. You are not being abandoned. You are being equipped. You are not being destroyed. You are being made ready for greater things than you have ever seen before. When you felt unworthy, I declared you chosen. When you felt forgotten, I whispered your name. When you felt broken, I called you whole. When you felt defeated, I lifted you straight into victory. Do not look at your past seasons as wasted years. They have been the foundation for what I am about to do. You are stepping into a brand new chapter, and the very pain that once threatened to destroy you will become the testimony that lifts you higher. My beloved, you have carried your cross through valleys of tears, but now you will see resurrection. You have endured the long night, but morning is breaking. You have survived the wilderness, and now the promised land is directly ahead. Do not despise the struggle, for it has written deep strength into your soul. Do not despise the waiting, for it has aligned your heart with mine. And do not despise the scars, for they are proof of the battles you survived with me, right by your side. So lift your eyes, my child. You are not forgotten. You are not abandoned. You are not unloved. I have been with you in every single season, and I am with you right now. What once was sorrow will turn to joy. What once was delay will turn to fulfillment. What once was trial will turn to testimony. I have never left you, and I never will. My beloved child, now that I have reminded you of my presence and shown you that your struggles were not in vain, I must call you to something urgent. This is not the time to be casual. This is not the time to drift into distraction or let your heart wander. I am speaking to you with the authority of eternity. And if you turn away now, if you brush off these words as just another moment, you may miss what I have aligned specifically for this hour of your life. You have asked me for a sign again and again. You have prayed, Lord, show me that you are with me. Show me that you hear me. Show me that you have not forgotten me. And I am answering now, this very moment. These very words are the sign you sought. But I must warn you, if you ignore it, if you walk away from it, if you allow doubt or distraction to steal it, you will delay the blessing that has already been released from heaven. This is a sacred intersection in your journey. If you choose to remain, to listen, to hold these words close, you will step into breakthrough. But if you dismiss them, you will walk past what I have been preparing. My child, you do not understand how important this moment is. Heaven has been orchestrating it long before you even thought to ask. Angels have been positioned, doors have been unlocked. Chains are ready to fall. But you must receive this word with faith and with focus. Do not let the enemy whisper lies in your ear right now. Do not let him tell you this is just coincidence, just another message. He knows the truth. He knows that if you receive this word and hold onto it, the strongholds he has built in your life will crumble. That is why he will try to distract you, why he will tempt you to scroll away, to doubt, to dismiss. Resist him. Guard this moment as holy. There are some moments that change the entire trajectory of your life, and this is one of them. You may not fully see it now, but as you yield your attention to me, as you lean into my words, you will look back on this moment as the turning point. Do not treat it lightly. Do not let your mind wander. Fix your heart on me. Think of how my people marched around the walls of Jericho. For 6 days they heard nothing, saw nothing change. Yet I instructed them to stay focused, to walk in silence, to obey without distraction. On the 7th day, when they shouted in unity, the walls fell instantly. What if they had grown tired and given up on the 6th day? What if they had been distracted and walked away before the final shout? They would have missed their miracle. My child, your moment is like that 7th day. The walls that have stood tall in your life, the obstacles that seemed unmovable are about to fall. But only if you stay until the end. Only if you remain present in this divine appointment. I am releasing a breakthrough in this very hour. You may not see it yet, but even as you listen, chains are being broken. Fear is loosening its grip. Generational curses are weakening. Angels are moving at my command to position you for the blessing that has been delayed. Do not turn away. Do not miss this. What is unfolding now is not something that will repeat in the same way. This is your moment, your divine setup, your appointed time. Remember the man by the pool of Bethesda? He waited 38 years for healing, and yet when I came to him, I asked, "Do you want to be made well?" If he had turned away in that instant, if he had dismissed my question, he would have missed the miracle that was standing right in front of him. I am asking you now, my child, do you want to be made whole? Do you want the healing, the breakthrough, the deliverance you have been asking for? Then stay with me. Listen closely. Do not let this moment pass you by. I know the enemy has tried to convince you that nothing changes, that your prayers fall flat, that you are destined to remain where you are. But I tell you with authority, the moment you truly receive my word and act on it, everything shifts. This is not empty encouragement. This is not wishful thinking. This is the reality of heaven invading your life. But you must choose to believe it. You must choose to receive it. Consider how many times you asked me for direction and felt as though I was silent. Yet here I am now speaking directly to you, pouring truth into your spirit. Do not harden your heart. Do not let the voice of doubt drown out what I am saying. This is not random. This is not chance. This is me. If you walk away now, you will delay what I have already written into your story. I must warn you, there is danger in distraction. When you let the noise of the world overtake my voice, you lose the clarity I am giving. When you rush past the stillness, you forfeit the peace I am pouring out. When you treat my word as optional, you cut yourself off from the power it carries. My child, do not do this. Do not let the enemy rob you of this hour. Fight for focus. Guard your attention. This moment is holy. Write, "Yes, Lord, I surrender," if you've laid it all at his feet. Think of Martha, who busied herself with many tasks while Mary sat at my feet and listened. Martha was distracted, but Mary received the greater portion. Do not be like Martha now. Do not let the concerns of life pull you away. Be like Mary. Sit at my feet. Listen with your whole heart, for the portion I am giving you now cannot be taken away. I tell you again, this is urgent. The breakthrough you have long prayed for is hovering over you, ready to be released. It requires your attention, your faith, your willingness to stay. Do not miss this. Do not step away. Do not allow your thoughts to wander. I am speaking to you directly, and if you receive me now, you will see what you have been waiting for. You have cried, "Lord, send me a sign." This is your sign. You have begged, "Lord, speak to me." I am speaking. You have asked, "Lord, show me that you are still with me." I am showing you now. Do not ignore it. Do not explain it away. Do not let unbelief blind you to what is happening. You are standing in the very moment you prayed for. To dismiss it would be to turn your back on the answer you have been seeking. My beloved, treat this word like treasure. Guard it like a seed. Let it take root in your heart. Do not let the birds of distraction snatch it away. Do not let the thorns of doubt choke it out. Let it grow, let it bear fruit. For what you hold on to now will bring forth a harvest you cannot imagine. So I call to you again. Stay, listen, receive. Do not miss this. Do not walk away from the blessing that is unfolding even now. I am here and I am speaking. This is your moment. This is your sign. And if you remain with me, you will not leave the same way you came. My beloved child, because you have chosen to remain, because you have leaned in and received my words with reverence, I now open to you the treasure of my promises. Hear me clearly, for I do not speak in riddles. I speak with certainty, and what I declare cannot be undone. This is the hour of breakthrough, and it begins now. The chains that have held you for so long are breaking. The invisible weights that pressed upon your heart, the cycles that seemed unending, the patterns of fear and despair that returned again and again, they are shattering under the power of my presence. You will not live bound any longer. Where the Spirit of the Lord is, there is freedom, and I am releasing that freedom over you. The voices of shame that told you that you are not enough are being silenced. The chains of guilt that tried to bind you to your past are falling. The lies of the enemy that told you you would never be free are crumbling. My child, you are stepping into liberty. You are walking into a new day. The doors that were once closed are opening before you. I know you knocked and heard nothing. I know you tried again and again only to find rejection, delay, and disappointment. But hear me, those doors were closed because it was not yet time. You thought I had forgotten you, but I was preparing you. You thought I had abandoned you, but I was aligning what you could not see. Now in this season, the doors that no man could open are swinging wide. Opportunities you never imagined are being placed before you. Connections that seemed impossible are being arranged. I am making a way where there was no way. I am doing what only I can do, and when it happens, you will know without doubt, this was my hand. Healing is near. Healing for your body, your mind, and your soul. I see the sickness that has tormented you, the pain that has lingered, the diagnosis that made you fear the future. But my child, I am your healer. I bore stripes on my back for your healing. Even now, my power is moving through you. Restoration is being released into every cell, every organ, every part of you that has been under attack. Do not fear. Do not give in to despair. This is not the end for you. This is a new beginning. But the healing I bring is not only physical. I am healing your mind from the torment of anxiety, depression, and fear. The nights when thoughts would not let you rest, when dread gripped your chest, when hopelessness whispered that there was no point in trying again, I saw them all. And now I speak peace to your mind. Be still. Receive my calm. I am breaking the cycle of torment. I am silencing the storm inside of you. From this day forward, peace will be your portion. I am healing your heart as well. The betrayals, the losses, the disappointments that cut so deep will no longer define you. I am pouring oil over your wounds, restoring the places that felt shattered beyond repair. I am making you whole again. The bitterness that tried to take root is being uprooted. The unforgiveness that weighed on your soul is being lifted. I am giving you the grace to release, the strength to forgive, and the courage to move forward free from the past. You will not walk in the shadow of yesterday any longer. You will walk in the light of newness. My child, I am not only restoring what was lost, I am multiplying. In your relationships, where there has been distance, I will bring reconciliation. Where there has been loneliness, I will bring companionship. Where there has been brokenness, I will bring unity. Trust me to mend what you cannot. Trust me to align hearts, to soften the hardened, to draw together what the enemy tried to tear apart. In your finances, I am opening streams of provision. The lack you experienced was not forever. The closed doors of opportunity were not the final word. I am releasing favor over you. I am bringing increase where there was decrease, abundance where there was lack. I am teaching you to trust me as your provider, to see that I am the one who multiplies the little and makes it enough. As I fed the multitudes with 5 loaves and 2 fish, So I will take what you have and expand it beyond what you can imagine. Type Amen to unlock your miracle and share this divine word to bless others.